Lisa, thank you very much for joining us here. We love to partner with you and the team. Um, Look, I've joined Pluralsight about 3 months ago, and I've talked to a lot of our customers. And one of the challenges that they've been grappling with is how to drive broad tech enablement for their tech population at a fairly deep level, but then go very deep with a certain cohort of their people in domains like cloud, cybersecurity, data, et cetera. And I know you and the team have been on this fascinating journey on this topic, particularly when it comes to driving tech, broad enablement at scale, as well as going deep with your cloud people. Can you tell us a little bit about how you've gone about it and what the learnings have been?
Yeah, absolutely. When you think about what Saul was talking about on the video, the first thing was to get a new job architecture. And then what we thought we needed to do first was to deliver enough training across the full job architecture that people could start to engage. So that's when we selected the Skills platform to be the foundation for the technology college. But people don't do it naturally. You have to teach them how to think about their development plans. So we really leveraged the concept of the T-shaped development and provided tools for people so that they could think about what's the breadth that they need for any tech job, but then for their role specific to really drive them down into the stalk of the T and understand what I need for my job and drive higher proficiency. So that was step one. Step two was to think about, as we were pivoting towards the transition of cloud, what did we need to do there? So we engaged the Cloud Guru solution, and we've been providing training, structured training, as well as learning paths using that content and the hands-on skills labs to help us get towards the journey of cloud.
That's fantastic. So talking about cloud specifically, I think that the skill gap in cloud has been a widening issue for the last several years. This year, I think it's reached what I call a crisis level, and Aaron shared some of the numbers there. I know you've had some successes, so can you share with us a little bit about how you've gone about it and what kind of successes you've had that other people can learn from?
Yeah, absolutely. So it's not just about completion data, right? It's about how do you deliver the messages and encourage people to engage in their self-development. And so I would think that probably four big successes has been obviously the support from the top down and the leadership messaging and how we continue to keep the momentum going. But also thinking about making sure that you're speaking to the metrics. So we've created what we think are very meaningful metrics for measuring how we get there. Cloud certifications is obviously one number that we track so that we can, it's an easy way to talk about have people acquired and what's our performance against that goal. And then we have a strong support system. So we're helping the different parts of the organization do cohort groups and continue to study. And at every journey we stop, we reevaluate, and we bring more tools in, obviously with a strong partnership of the Pluralsight team.
That's awesome. So leadership-driven transformation, looking beyond the content, and really having this approach to measure success along the way. That's fantastic. You talked a little bit about certification. Look, at Pluralsight deeply believe that certifications are not the be-all and end-all of a skilling journey, but however, they are an important pit stop. And when it comes to driving certifications at scale, you are one of our most successful customers when it comes to driving cloud certifications at scale. Can you talk to us a little bit about how you have done it and what the learnings have been?
Well, driving certifications is not required. So how do you engage employees to want to get a certification? Yeah. And so it's by providing the toolkits and continuing the dialogue of how to get there. We've leveraged several of the services. We used an accelerator program that was put together by the Cloud Guru team. And we just continue driving that. So it's a daily focus and a daily communication for the organization.
That sounds great. And so just to wrap up here, what's next for you as you make cloud the way of working at Wells Fargo? What is down the pipe here?
Well, cloud's going to continue, so well into next year and beyond. Then we think about the application modernization and the things that Saul talked about technology-wise. What we want to do as a learning community is to really step more, go beyond the structured training and really think about the holistic learning journey. We know that we need more hands-on practice prior to applying it to the job. And we're going to continue a measurement strategy that we have today to go beyond what's the impact to the business, but also look at what's the impact to the employee and how are we helping their career. So lots of focus is going forward.
That sounds great. Well, thank you for being an incredible partner with Pluralsight. We really, really value you.
Enjoy it.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Simply the best.